everyone, and welcome to Random Encounter Productions. My name is Megan, and I'm your guest DM and skipper for tonight's 3-hour tour. With me tonight at the table, go ahead, go around, say who you are, who you're playing, and a little bit of what you do in the real world.
Oh, it's me, isn't it? You guys did it to me. So hello, everyone. I'm Sway. Recent name change to Eldritch Sway. I stream here on Twitch. Streamed a large variety of different things. Started with ASMR, then went to Storytime, then went to Sims and World of Warcraft. We're actually going to start dipping my toes into horror games, and it's. I have a feeling it's going to be more fun for you guys than me. So if you want to see me scream like a tiny little child, go ahead and stop on by.
God, it's me, and he'll never see me in his life ever again. It's true. I am Pixie. You can find me at Chaos Pixie Magic everywhere, doing world building and building my brand new tabletop system setting and sourcebook from the ground up that we just successfully funded on Kickstarter. That's my whole life right now. I do cozy and other fun gamings as well sometimes, but that's a lot of what I'm focused on. That and Disney Dreamlight Valley are like my thing right now. That's my vibe. So I themed my shirt for the evening. If you all noticed,
I did too.
I'm very excited. Different vibes.
Yeah, I did too.
So yeah, can you guys hear the background music? I just want to make sure that's going well. Let us know.
I mean, in the room won't be able to, or I can.
No, I didn't need to. My question was because I found out a while back that my OBS was not playing the background audio that it said it was to the audience. So I'm trying to double check that they can hear it there. It's like, that's great, fantastic. Yeah. That's all. Next.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. That's just what I have to say at the start of every stream now, apparently. I'm Cody Stone. I am the head GM here at Rep RPG, and I'm also looking for, I think I'm going to start trying to guest on some other games and see what else we can do.
Bring him onto your party. Let him be chaos, guys. Go.
But,
yes, please do.
I believe
nobody kills Lucan but Lucan.
That's true. Nobody kills Lucan but Lucan. So,
to give you a hint of what you're in for, we played one 2nd edition game ever, and Cody was the rogue. And we'd never played with this group. We were the guests in this established company, and they handed this rogue this bottle of something black and Ichorish.
Like God's blood or something.
That was God's blood, and we didn't know what that was. And we were trapped against this fucking Tarrasque. And just a tad more up for Cody. This is why one of the reasons I'm just kind of we had this fucking Tarrasque, and Carlos was like, yeah, you're all gonna you're struggling to get out, and Cody was like, well, I have this thing, let's throw it and see what happens. And the whole table goes, what? Like, the whole table knew that it was this deadly thing, and Cody was like, you didn't fucking tell me what, like, let's go.
Yeah, listen, he kept giving me universe ending things. He's like, oh, here are the nuclear codes, but they're disguised as a Tamagotchi. And I was like, cool, yeet, Tamagotchi, yeet.
As you should.
I appreciate it. Over to you, buddy.
I'm Matthew, and I am here. That's it. I'm here sometimes.
All right.
Excellent. So now
like tomorrow,
our characters.
where we find out what happens to you in your button pushing ways.
Characters.
Yeah,
we should have done those too. Yeah.
It didn't break.
Can I just say, I am loving the listening skills, the attention to detail at the table. I feel really good about what I have planned for tonight.
Yeah, but also, we all also committed to the bit, and none of us broke the mold. So at least we are one cohesive group.
You know what? That is true. There are no traitors. If they're going down together, and I love that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have the feeling, since we've established that we are a group that has done this before together, that we know this about each other too.
We are going down swinging.
That's right.
From the top.
Sway, who you playing?
I'll be playing Calvin Tihulu because I had to commit to this bit. Do you want me to describe him?
Yes.
Okay, so Calvin T. Hulu, if you've seen the TikTok, he's an older man whose body has been weathered to perfection by the salt spray in the sun.
I don't know about that, but okay.
He looks like an older Popeye with a beard, but like he's got a ball cap on, just a plain like black ball cap. He's wearing a set of coveralls, like a mechanic set of coveralls, and the sleeves are rolled up, and he's just got what looks like a fishing vest over top of that. There's no fishing hooks on it at all, and just some big like gum boots.
He's Quint from Jaws.
Yeah, I can see that. And then the only thing that's not like hanging on his vest is he's got a an old sheath attached to his belt, where it looks like it has like an older antler handle to the knife.
Okay.
And that's Calvin T. Hulu.
Oh, Cal.
Going a complete opposite direction. I am Ilona Petrov. She is a small but muscular, very short little Russian girl. Looks very young, big blue eyes, short brown hair. That I switched accents. Good God, fuck! I haven't done Russian in a long time. Okay.
She's a well-traveled woman. Okay.
Actually, that's in her backstory. That's true. That is actually part of her backstory plot. I haven't done Russian since. Oh God, it's been a while. A one shot 2 years ago. She is has a backpack, and most of her weapons can fit on waist or on back, and seems to be has glasses that she wears on a chain around neck when she is not wearing them on face, and is very nose deep in the book most of the time, and taking notes, and I'm regretting all of this accent, but we're going to stick it out and just keep on going. That's Ilona. There we go. Get the dark one. Thank you for the theming. Really appreciate it. There we go. Oh, fantastic. Good.
Quint from.
Yeah, there you go.
Jaws.
Pull the look together a little bit.
Yeah.
Why am I Irish now? I don't know.
Yes, T. Graves, you weren't that. It was my Russian X Games tiefling, and all of those. That was the last time I did Russian.
But we've somehow turned into the Planeteers, and I'm fucking here for it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, I am playing John Edwards. He is right. He's just a cool dude, right? Just been hanging out here on the Florida coast. I'm not gonna do what Megan is loathing me to do because I'm from Florida. I'm not from SoCal, so you know. But
just commit to the bit, man.
No, it's a whole different. It's a whole different
really is.
bit.
It's a whole different bit.
Yeah, because you know, I'm just sitting on a dock by the bay, baby. That's all. Just, you know, here in the Keys, got my boat trolling around. You know, fins to the left, fins to the right. Just looking for a cheeseburger in paradise. That's
two.
That's
Thank
all
you.
I am. Yeah, well, we've hit 3, and I'm gonna find the rest of the lyrics. We're gonna pop them
Dock
all
of the Bay
in.
is not Jimmy Buffett.
These kids
Say what?
nowadays.
Dock of the Bay is not Jimmy Buffett. That's
Oh,
Otis
that's not.
Redding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also was looking up Tom Petty once because he is famously from Florida as well. I guess I could throw in some Matchbox 20, although not as beachy oriented as as a yeah. So you know, just sailor, got the boat, and probably, you know, John, when not treasure hunting, is doing I guess, all the bars at Key West have to, by law, have somebody that plays Margaritaville at
Oh, yeah.
least twice a night. So
Oh,
yeah.
there's a
They
high
lose
demand.
their license otherwise.
Yeah, there's a high demand for
It's like the
guitar
wave, and just
players.
it goes from bar to bar.
Exactly.
That's his.
Yeah.
That's his gig. Is the one song.
It's the yeah. The
Over and
one.
over again.
Play that
It's a
song
pretty weird
again,
thing about-
okay.
It's a weird thing about the keys. Like people will think they're screaming out "Freebird," but what they're actually screaming out is "Margaritaville," but with the
Yeah.
last verse. Like that's just what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they try to say Freebird, and something about the air just changes what they
There's
say.
an eldritch invocation of, yes.
Over all of the keys, there's no
Yes.
Freebird. There's only Margaritaville.
It is the
Yep,
Jimmy Buffett, warlock, who I now assume is the deity and patron saint of Calvin, is just,
We can change this character up real quick.
His dude is just Jimmy Buffett. Oh God, yes.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
yeah, he's got his guitar. He knows maybe 3 chords, sometimes 4. Likes drinking, and so as far as appearance goes, absolutely shirtless with like the button up that's never buttoned up.
Yes.
Some board shorts, some flippy floppies, and an eye patch, and then like the overly big Ray-Ban or like the oil slick mirror shades with no like bridge in the nose that are too big, right? That went out of style in the 80s, which I
Yes.
don't even know if he was alive for, but
I have a question about the flip flops.
Yeah.
What kind of flip flops we rocking?
oh,
Vandals.
I think they are I think they're the cheap tongs that you
Okay.
get from the gift shops, because he normally doesn't wear any shoes at all, but they won't serve
Yes.
him, and so he forgets. So he goes like ashore and he goes to get his cheeseburger, and they're like, "John, you got to put shoes on." And he's like, "All right." And he like goes next door and he'll buy them and he puts them on, and then he wears them, and he probably doesn't take them off. He just wears them until they like disintegrate from his feet. And
I didn't
so-
know if he had the ones that like have the bottle opener on the bottom.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't need that. He's got teeth for that. That's
Oh,
what that
God.
is.
Not anymore, you don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't do that.
What is that?
That is why he treasure hunts. It is to get gold replacement teeth.
To
and just
fix
like,
his teeth.
To fund
That's
his
all.
dental
That's all he
adventures.
does.
Yeah. No.
To fund all the dental work.
So yeah,
Wonderful.
long blonde hair that is that clumps because I don't think he's ever had a freshwater shower in the past 2 decades. So
Disgusting.
Me
it's
Do you
just
need
all
to, though?
it's just all sea shower, Yeah.
Every one of you canceled. Fuck off. Matthew is the one
Absolutely
who's had
disgusting.
It's not like the way my
correct
hair feels
response.
after being at the beach for like 2 hours, let alone 2
Yeah.
decades.
Oh God. I'm playing Kyle Johnson, a college dropout who moved to Florida for college and dropped out. He has tattoos going up to just under his chin. He has tattoos all down both of his arms that extend down to his hands. He has a black v-neck, short sleeve v-neck that he wears, but most of the time he also has a jacket on. And he most of the time is exhausted by the people that he's working with, so he's always got at least a cigarette.
You'll notice I sit here quietly and simply read the book. All right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get obnoxious or problematic until we are actually in the dig, and that belongs to the fucking
that's a
museum. And
boring
stop
life.
it.
I don't, this guy's changed.
And yeah, he joined up with this crew because he has had a rough last few years. Because he is also actually fairly young, so he's needed some money and some help. So this group has helped him figure that out at least a little bit. What money doesn't get spent on John Edwards Dental goes back to Kyle's
We don't
living
even need to go
funds.
treasure hunting. Look at his mouth. We can make millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What school was he going to?
UM.
Go Canes.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so that is the crew of the Chewy.
Yeah, SS Chewy.
Hell yeah.
My boat's parked next to it, and it's just like this Donald Duck looking boat that is,
Tugboat.
yeah, a little tugboat that looks like it's been wrecked 4 times. That's why we use this one.
What's the? Is it See Me Now?
Oh yeah, the Teddy's boat.
Teddy's boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teddy's boat.
The
It's been
See
ripped
Me
apart,
Now.
burned. It definitely has like a Ford F-150 steering wheel. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's
Absolutely.
exactly it.
Yes. Oh god.
Is that duct tape on the hull? What the fuck? So-
Watertight. Watertight.
Calvin, that's not what that means. So we begin our story in the tropical, the exotic, the fucked up land that is Florida. We're a little north of Key Largo, in a little small inlet called Tapper's Hollow. For some reason, it is not really a big tourist destination, but it does have a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic for dive excursions that take place here. So a lot of the people that work in Tappers are they're diving instructors, they're tour guide type things, or type people. But this is not Disney Florida. No. This is unwashed. It is sun-stained and sand-soaked. It is the opening credits to True Blood Sans the Class.
Yeah.
I understand that reference now.
Just like home.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we find the crew of the Chewy seated at our favorite spot, Atlantis Bar and Grill. Both spelled with E's at the end, because not only is it a place where you can get an excellent burger and a beer, but it's a strip club. Open air, sort of. The whole thing sort of looks like a carport. There's not really walls. Heaven knows where the dancers get dressed. It's an open grill type situation.
Can't have walls. That's how you lose them in a hurricane.
Yeah,
That's why it's better not
honestly.
to have them to start.
Hey,
Yeah.
Can't knock it down. There ain't one there.
That's
The owner and bartender, who's a man named everyone affectionately refers to him as Skipper Jake.
Oh, good old
Excuse
Skipper
me,
Jake.
Captain Jake is Captain Jake. Because his name is Jake, and he will tell you vociferously that he is a captain. But he isn't from around here. He's actually up from probably around Maine. But he's been down here for a good long while. Captain Jake will tell you that there used to be walls here, but they did keep blowing down, and he just didn't have the FEMA money to put them back up. So you guys are sitting around, enjoying your beverage of choice with a burger. Your favorite, everybody's favorite dancer, Jenny Hanover, gets up on the stage. Go ahead and make me history or Arcana checks.
Oh, right. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have passion about these historical things, and I have a -1 history.
Hey,
My intelligence modifier is shit.
I have a +1, and I got a nat 20, so that's a 21 from. Well, yeah, I've been around a while.
I got
What
a
dice are these?
+9, and I have a 25.
I rolled a 19. I have an 18. That's not terrible.
A 21 Arcana.
See everybody.
History.
Arcana history.
No, she said or Arcana.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that she's been told she's got a magical ass, so that works.
Well, the reason I ask you to look this up is because we love Jenny. She's a hell of a dancer. She works hard for the money, and but she's a little, even by Southern Florida standards, she's a little weird, and a lot of her costumes, they tend to feel more like Poison Ivy taking off the fursuit in Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Like her starting outfits are weird and huge. And because you guys all rolled so well, you know that because, and I apologize for what I'm about to put in chat.
Oh no.
Her dancer name is taken from this.
Oh God.
That is Jenny Hanover.
What
It's,
Moisturize her!
for those of you who aren't in our Discord, first of all, get in our Discord.
Yep.
Get in that Discord. Jenny Hanover is a dried, what are they called? Stingray that's been carved to look like what they think is a mermaid.
Oh,
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate these.
Okay, which channel of the Discord?
Chit Chat.
Chit chat, which is also where our
Chit-chat,
out of
okay.
context GIF war is. I'm the
Yep.
only one contributing though. Step up, bitches.
Busy.
Oh. No.
So she has come out today in something very reminiscent of her namesake. It's giving bleached out left shark from the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
At one point, Ilona
Oh,
looks
left
up
shark.
and she looks up and just, why do they come? Why do they come here? Why do they come here? Like she goes back to her book. She's here because the boys are here, and that's her team.
She
Like,
she doesn't take the headpiece off, so
Oh,
the
God.
this stupid flat demon face is still on, but she's taking everything else off. So by the end of it, South Florida does have bands, so she's just down to pasties and a something.
Yeah, left shark.
Every time I'm here, this place gets weirder and weirder. Now she's a fish. Oh.
God bless Jenny. Whilst you are eating, let's see.
Can I roll a con save if I'm going to be eating while watching Dancing Fish Head Girl?
Yes, you can make a con save.
Yeah, I'm just drinking. I'm not eating.
Like, well, I'm not going to turn down food, but
Not at the bar with an E and grill with an E.
I got 13 for that con save.
You're having to take some pauses between bites and swallows. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're not doing either as fast as you'd like, but you're getting there. Captain Jake, for some reason, Cal gives it to you. An honest to God facts.
Even I know this is old.
Because-
What?
And just this, you know that this is the last place that faxes exist. But it's a very familiar letterhead, and it is addressed to the Chewy, but it's from Mel Fisher's Maritime Museum. And this is an entity that you guys have worked with before. They're located in Sebastian, but it's one of the premier treasure hunting museums in Florida. Mel Fisher he discovered the first big Spanish find in the Keys, and then retired and created this little museum, like one does. So you guys you've worked with them before, as far as being
Well, I take it and I kind of roll my eyes and I'm gonna roll it up a little bit and Captain Mel Fishy Museum again. I just hand him the facts.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what old Mel's up to these days, and I'll scan over the facts and see if.
We have a scanner here too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on your
the
phone.
good old days.
They have apps for that now. Genius Scan is really good.
Yeah.
After you peel off those like
I'm not
perforated,
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you have to-
and
yeah.
Dot Matrix. Yeah.
Yep.
so satisfying. It's coordinates
Okay.
with it's sort of and it's handwritten by the director of the museum, a man named Harry, who writes in Telegram speak for some reason.
Does he know Victor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dearest friend, stop. How are you doing
So
today?
the coordinates are there, and it's new lead, stop. Top secret, stop. USS Cyclops, stop. So if you guys
Do
want to
we-
make me
I was about to say, do we know that name? Yeah.
make some history
Oh,
Okay.
checks.
All right.
can I just pretend I rolled a 20 here? This sounds
Because you know it. Like,
28.
Oh, thank God.
15.
I need to stop using the dice roller because it is so goddamn slow, and I don't know
Can I get
why.
advantage because of my pirate
14.
coastal background?
I'll give you no.
Valid.
Yeah.
8.
Oh
That's it
man,
for
I'll
me.
get no.
No, sorry. Waiting for Pixie.
I said 14.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Kyle, you have no fucking clue. Alona and Cal, ooh, you know, well, obviously you know it's an American ship. But you know roughly time frame. It's First World War. I know all y'all's names. John, you know that this is the second, I believe, second reported missing vessel in the Bermuda Triangle.
All right.
Hmm.
I will
You know-
share with the group that this is. Do I know how long ago the first? These are recent disappearances. I'm assuming you're not. Oh no,
No.
You're talking about this is the second historical one ever in the Bermuda.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, then that is important information. Here you go, and I will regale them, not in song, but in a sing-song
haiku, perhaps.
quasi-speak.
Like,
Right? No, I will simply relay the information effectively, and
John, you said this was the second one. Do we know who the first? Matthew does not know any history, so Matthew will not know any of this stuff. Do we know who the first? Do you know who the first one was, and if they've ever been found?
let me think about that for a moment. Do I know that?
You know that nothing's been found.
Okay, of the first.
No.
Great.
Like, period?
Okay.
We can say yes. I'm fine with that.
USS Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink.
No, it was actually. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell you because you didn't ask. I'm getting better. Yeah, you can.
Would you like another?
You know
check?
that. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Natural one.
You do know that, but you do know that nothing's been found.
Great. Nothing's been found.
You know so much information.
Was that
about
just a
the
check
second
for?
one, but
Was that just
nothing
a check
about
for
the first
Cody
one.
or for us?
If you want to check, you can.
I rolled a 19,
Oh.
or I rolled an 18 plus one.
You remember that the first one is the HMS Atalanta.
Well, back in my Navy days, they used to talk about things going lost in the Bermuda Triangle. And first they got the Brits, now it seems got us.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now, just a quick reminder again that even with the 14 and 15, you guys know that this was World War One, so that's not like now The triangles got us.
No, I meant
A while ago.
His sense of time is a little
recently.
skewed. He's really old, remember?
You know,
He doesn't always, you know,
that
he's
was
had a lot of
last year.
strikes.
Okay.
Lots of
Quarantine was only 3
concussions.
years ago.
Oh
I know,
my
I hate it.
god. I hate
Also, I love the idea of the triangle finally getting us. Like, it's been hunting us for years, and it's
Yes.
finally
You don't
gotten
know my
home.
life, kid.
I was
And out there
honest.
waiting.
It is the
Yeah.
big bad that every D&D campaign deserves. It's
Yeah.
just the Bermuda
Jesus
Triangle.
Christ.
Yeah, that's why D4s
That's
are
it.
Because
dangerous.
it can't move.
True.
Because they're all
Oh, God.
triangles.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So you get that, and you have coordinates for it now.
Okay, I'm assuming this is not a obscure or out of ordinary delivery of information. We have worked with Mel before, and coordinates for such an important find are good. I'm on board. Do I know the coordinates? Are they just in the triangle? I am assuming.
They're
I ask only because sea salvage can shift dramatically just with the tides and hurricanes and things. So odds are I'm guessing it's in the triangle, but I wanted to double check.
It is. It's actually just off of St. Kitts,
Oh, okay. So that's not.
St. Christopher.
Yeah. So that's not.
Yeah.
That's not too far. It's a little down the coast, I think. But
Yeah.
great. Do I think the Chewy is well supplied enough for this sojourn?
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the triangle?
Ooh. You know what? Tell me, Dice. What do I think of the triangle?
You would know that Calvin's
I love
superstitious
D&D.
as fuck.
Yeah.
What do I believe in? Just tell me.
19. Here's the thing. It's I don't know what's weird about it, but there's a fair number of ships that go missing. I'm not being like superstitious, but
Little stitches.
a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna call it, ortistitious or
It does not hurt to be. It does not
yeah,
hurt to prepare extra if we can.
casual stitious.
So
That's
magic is
not that word.
literally real. So
Yeah, well, that doesn't
Like-
mean we have to be. That doesn't mean we have to be, all ooga booga about it. Just, yeah, it's a good time. So I would like to make sure before we set sail, I assume that is our next venture,
Yes.
that we have. I would assume we have diving equipment. If not, we can rent some with collateral.
I would
for
say
the
that
boat.
you would know working with Calvin that you don't. If he's the diver, you don't need diving equipment.
Okay.
do all of us not
Alec.
need diving equipment, or
You
just
can-
him as the diver?
You can once a day. I could cast water breathing on you all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
got it.
yes.
Got it.
Otherwise,
here, we don't
I
need it.
don't.
Got it.
Otherwise, I don't need to breathe, and I'm not affected by the depths.
Oh.
Great.
I don't need to breathe underwater. I have a swim speed that is
Oh, okay.
my movement
Jesus.
speed, and I'm just really good underneath the waves.
I would still like fins
Yeah.
to be able to swim.
We'll get
You said water, and I'm like, maybe warlock.
Valid.
we'll get the flippy flops.
Yeah. So that we can at least, we're not just like
Yeah.
Vandals.
The
in
fiddle pads.
clothes trying to swim underwater.
You guys have wetsuits, yeah. I'll
Right,
say,
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
absolutely do.
Perfect.
Cool. So we have those basics. I have a crossbow because it's one of the few weapons that works underwater, as
Oh,
a couple
no.
of other piercing weapons do. Yeah,
Yeah.
daggers, spears, tridents, and
Some of us thought about
crossbows
that.
are
Some of
about
us
it.
did not. I'm
No,
prepared
some of
for
us-
caves. I'm prepared for underwater caverns.
Hey,
I'm prepared for not seeing a goddamn thing. I will be helpful when we get in the wreckage, I feel like.
no, like that's
Not
legit.
a moment before.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
God damn it.
I'm so excited for
Yep.
this.
Shut up, Megan!
One shot
Oh,
my
no!
ass. This is our
Matthew!
Mondays now.
So there we go. I'm gonna Get the boat loaded
No,
up.
fuck a one shot. Yeah, this is our new team. This is our new Monday adventure.
Yeah.
This is the group that we're treasure hunting with now. Let's go.
Bobby Cobb
I'm
style.
here.
Don't do this to me, man. I can't. No, I can't.
This is season
Either one.
6, all right? This is a preview
We'll
of
just
season
we'll
6.
back up. Yeah, we'll get to this point. It's fine. We'll,
We can back.
that's what the triangle will do. It will reverse us in time. We'll actually level down and just go backwards.
The end of this one shot is just starts playing Teenage Wasteland. Bet you're wondering how.
Yeah, like
How are we out of here?
yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, because we've done the iteming and it's a one shot. We're not gonna go shopping.
Yeah.
You've done you have provisions.
Cool.
You guys
Perfect.
are at any given moment. I think the Chewie is ready to sail. So. Yeah,
Yeah.
because. Okay. When you're discussing this,
Okay.
how loud are you being?
Oh, we're.
It
I don't
said
know if I
top
would have
secret on it,
yeah,
right?
I don't know if I would have discussed it at Ginny's Hanover's
Yeah.
Atlantis Bar and Grill.
with Skipper.
Granted, question though.
It was a
Whenever
fact.
we
You
have
probably
worked-
read it.
Also, whenever we have worked with Mel Fisher's Museum of the Maritime Museum,
Choice?
have they always said top secret on their faxes? Is that just tradition with Mel's? Okay. So if it is new for them to be like, hey, this is top secret, I think I would prefer for us not to speak of it
Yeah.
at the bar and grill.
I know Captain Jake was the one who just handed it to us, and it's a fax, and it's not exactly Skiff approved. But maybe we should just head back to the boat before we talk about everything.
Yeah. We can discuss it on the boat. Absolutely. Makes perfect sense.
Perfect.
Cool.
Wonderful. Hold on one second.
Randy, I'm stealing that, and that's my new business plan and life plan. Thank you so much.
Boss, if that said top secret, do we need to go kill Captain Jake?
You have to stop suggesting that every fucking time. You can't
It
just
might
default
be a
there.
weak link.
It also might be someone who knows where we're going, so if we get lost, them coming after us is not a bad thing. They might not be the best intentions, but letting them, it's fine.
Captain Jake's
I will
harmless.
say, Cal.
Captain
every
Jake's
time you
useless.
Captain Jake is dead. Every time you guys go to Atlantis, Jake always gives you an extra shot with every serving. Because
We
he's
love
ex-Navy
him.
as well.
Yeah.
And then I pocketed one of these and take the extra shot, and then I'm going to let my mask of many faces drop, and it's just a semi in shape, but being on a boat, so he's got like muscles in the right places, but he's got a little bit of beer belly, but he's maybe 30-ish.
God.
I love him so much!
Every time
Fuck!
I go there as the old man, I get extra shots.
How the fuck, dude?
Rude.
One day, Captain Jake is gonna find
No, I'm
out.
sorry. We need to take a break because I gotta run.
Captain Jake, the big
If
bad.
you ever finds out that you were scamming him out of drink, that motherfucker's going to end you. Anyway, you try to instill a little goodwill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's starting to be sunset over the water. Like it hasn't quite reached the horizon yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the sky is beautiful. There's a cool breeze coming off the ocean. Seagulls are cawing in the distance. It's actually a really nice. It's a nice sort of spring evening. It's still hot as balls, and you guys are sweating, but you know, it's still kind of lovely. there aren't a lot of people out this evening. People are at the bar, obviously. Jenny's still going with the head on. She keeps doing
Atta
like
girl.
the big tease for her is she's gonna take the head off. Oh no.
Atta girl.
And yeah, so she's been doing
I'm
that.
imagining the tap
Still
dancing
like
scene.
it. Still
The
like
tap
it.
dancing scene in Bob's where he's am I gonna get on the steps? I'm gonna
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
Just do it
exactly.
already. Like
She's been doing it for 30 minutes, and everyone in the bar is so worked up. They're like, just throwing cash at her about this. Jenny knows what she's doing. Jenny knows what she's doing. But there are not a lot of people out, sort of like on the sidewalk and on the pier. You guys go down the dock where the Chewy and the Baka are.
It's Bacca, but okay.
And the Baka are being kept, and you see there's a like super thin shirtless dude. The hair is really like super badly cut, shaved. Like he tried to do the back himself, but he couldn't reach it all the places. His back is to you, and he's standing on the dock with a really shitty fishing pole.
do we
And he's-
recognize this
Where
back?
did you get my pole from?
Like
You guys can make perception.
Okay.
What is it? Make a check. I don't know. Just roll a die.
Perception?
make a perception.
Oof.
You got it.
21.
14.
26 with advantage from the
Jesus
eye patch.
Christ.
That freaking eye patch, man.
The irony. I hate that.
The iPad.
I take the glasses off to reveal the eye patch, and look exceptionally hard at someone's poorly cut hair.
So 25,
26.
21. Excuse me, 26, 21. Boys, what'd you get?
14.
Nice.
Cool. Sorry, you guys don't see. I mean, you see that there's a person there.
I don't see what you mean.
What is this shadowy figure ahead? I can't make out what it is.
Standing right in that damn sunset. God
Kyle,
damn.
put your glasses back on. Damn.
The 21, you see. Actually, with both of those rolls, if you go ahead and make me an Arcana check as well.
A 6.
A 7.
Oh, okay. So with the 21, you see he's wearing really beat up cargo shorts that are just not staying on, and he's got you're assuming boxers or something underneath. Like it's super white trashy. He does not have shoes. With the 26, you see that he has a tattoo of like a Red Hot Chili Pepper tattoo on one calf, a Black Sabbath tattoo on the other. He's got a back tattoo
Nope, I cast Eldritch
with
Blast.
your back tattoo that says only God can judge me, but judge is misspelled.
No.
No
Only
regrets.
God can jug me.
Yeah. And just tattoos going up his neck. You can kind of see like
It's the Eldritch Deity Florida man. There he is. We found
kind
him.
of see that there's like some face tattoos from where you're standing as well. So yeah, this guy is essentially standing between you guys and your boat fishing.
And we don't recognize this guy. Does that say
Fine if you don't.
No, that's fine.
Yep, that's a jug me tattoo. That's what that is. That's a jug me tattoo. So I'm just heading to the Chewy. I'm gonna walk past him.
gonna-
Like
Old
We're
man
gonna try.
cool.
Old man form.
You get close,
Uh-huh.
and he full on just chucks the rod into the ocean and walks over you. Hey man, you got money? You got money for like a cigarette or something? What's up? You got money for a
You,
cigarette?
you
He's,
could have
like,
sold that
in your
fishing pole
face.
for a pack
And
of smokes. What the hell you throwing shit in our damn dock for? Does that say Jughead on the back of you?
he screams like over your shoulder. I'm not fucking talking to you, man. Listen, I just need money for like a cigarette. That's it. That's all I fucking, just, whatever you got, just a little bit, whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my guitar and be like, yeah, hold on, it's right here. And like, because it's the acoustic, it's the classic, the only acoustic. That's the only way you can play Margaritaville is on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And I will hit a very sad, sour note and cast Fear.
Oh my God.
On Crackman.
Crackhead Joe.
You, okay, so you play the opening to Wonderwall, and,
No, I think let's go with the opening to Crazy Train. How about that?
Crazy Train?
Oh,
Okay. So you were doing those chords when it gets to the I parts.
Yeah.
And he's sort of like eyeing you with like his eyes are moving
Yeah.
like a bird's. It's everything about him is very fast.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to the I part. He throws his head back. His jaw dislodges, and his mouth opens wide, and he does the call, and it just echoes into the sky. I need you guys to roll initiative against Florida.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Just murder.
oh shit! I got a +7 and still roll like hell.
Oh, I can't
hold on,
wait to
one-
murder Florida, man.
Yes, this is gonna be very
One.
therapeutic for three of us. It's gonna be so therapeutic.
I've lived in Florida.
2 years, it's not the same.
I was born in Florida and then lived there and then went back there.
It's not the same.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
You moved, Matthew. You don't-
I
He has
lived there
the
for
whole
a
sentence.
long
Time served,
time.
okay? Time served. Like
Time served indeed.
fair.
That's my time.
I've done my time.
13 years.
I apologize. Seems I don't have that spell, but I can cast Calm Emotions to a similar effect. And
Maybe it's
everything will
fine.
go
You
at-
cast.
Yeah, I
You
know.
cast fear. I mean, it didn't work anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Florida
easy.
man is immune to fear.
That's true. Yeah.
Florida man can't be
doesn't
scared.
know fear.
Hey,
He causes it.
Cool.
8.
Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Sway, what'd you get?
I was looking at spells. 11.
Okay, Caitlin, you're 8.
Yeah. I
Okay.
rolled real bad.
Brody.
17.
Okay. Matthew.
12.
Excellent. Sway, what's your dex?
Oh shit. My +2.
Okay. All right. John, you're up.
All right. I will use my guitar as an improvised weapon, and I will bash him over
Okay.
the head, or mouth, as it is gaping and up.
All of the above.
Yep. And so let me just find some. I'm just gonna. It's the unarmed attack. It's all the same. It's all a D4 at this point, unless you rule that a guitar is more than 4 points, a D4 of damage.
No.
Awesome. So that is a 22 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. So that is 5 points of damage. I am going to use a bardic inspiration to do the defensive flourish, which allows me to add a D10 to... Is that my armor class and damage or just damage? Extra damage. Yeah. And AC. So... There is... Where'd you go? There it is. Yes. Roll. 3. So my AC bumps to 18. 3 more points of damage. On the first hit, I have a multi-attack, so we're just going to push that button again. 24 is above 22, so that should hit. 7 points of damage. And then I will bonus action Flurry of Blows. Just going to kick him in the face. And I fall because it's a natural 1.
No!
But...
Too much to drink at the Atlantis.
I'm gonna say, with the natural 1, you don't fall,
Okay.
but you do lose a flip flop.
Yeah, that's fine. I can drunken masters sort of whenever I flurry of blows, I get to disengage for free, and I increase my walking speed by 10. Also,
Drunken Monk, Florida.
yeah,
Yes.
a drunken monk blade bard here, and doing the blade thing gave me another 10 feet of movement, and I got another 10, so I think I'm up to 60 to
Jesus fucking
disengage
Christ.
from him, and head towards the Chewy, and just give people a bit of a berth.
Okay. Yeah. Kyle, you're up.
Okay.
He's on the sunset meth. He's on the sunset meth.
Oh God, not
Get
again.
over here, got the mask.
Throw him the Marlboro.
yeah.
Throw him the Marlboro.
Kyle, never. Kyle is going to. He wants to get this Eldritch being next to his melee friends, so he is going to lash out with a lightning lure. Is this dude? Are we within 15 feet of him? Because we weren't that far behind John, I assume.
Then I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, perfect. Then I need him to make a strength saving throw, please. DC 19.
Fuck, hold on.
Oh, boss lost his jandals over there.
Sorry. Please
No,
You're
you're good. You're
yeah.
good.
bear with me, guys. I apologize.
You're good. I'm trying to find a good soundtrack that is still islandy for combat.
Islandy, but battle.
Yeah, a real
Yes, island combat.
real
For
chill
y'all at home,
initiative.
just put on
The
Jimmy
Beach Boys.
Buffett live at the Central Florida Fairgrounds.
Well,
It's,
that's fair.
It's what
I will do
it's what
that.
I've been doing when I put this together anyway.
Yep.
I
mean, really,
you,
it would just be the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. That would.
Yo.
That.
Dun 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 dun
That's true.
dun dun dun.
I think it's really, really wonderful of you to think you guys are Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
Oh no, I was just saying that's the only
Hey
like
now.
island action I can like think of.
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean?
It's like you're fighting a meth head on a pier. There's nothing Pirates of the Caribbean about this.
To be fair,
Time.
that is pretty Pirates
That
of
is
the
actually
Caribbean.
pretty fucking Pirates. Have you seen the shell people wandering around the island with their heads falling off? That was. Don't fight me on POTC here. I will win.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
show
just
you the
thinking
scene.
Jack
Heard it
Sparrow,
here. She
but with
didn't know
Michael
that.
Bolton. That
You want to roll a
version.
strength save.
Yes, a strength save, please.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's an 8.
Perfect. That is less than the DC 19. So, I will pull him 10 feet towards me so that he ends up 5 feet away from me. And he takes...
All the damage? All the damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a sorcery point to re-roll one of those dice. With my... Which one is it? Empowered spell. So I will re-roll that one. That is better. He takes 17 points of lightning damage. And then I'm also going to spend another 2 sorcery points to quicken a shocking grasp.
Oh.
So I need to roll to hit you. Does a 25 hit? I assume.
Before that happens,
Yes.
Lightning Lure, does that keep him there?
No, it drags him to
Doesn't
me.
matter.
Valid.
Because he is chaotic, and he, never mind, we're not gonna do that. He bamps to you and takes the electric damage. You see the little bits of hair that he has just sort of like frizz and start to smoke, and he looks at you and snaps his mouth shut and bamfs 60 feet. Behind
during
or,
my
60
turn?
60 feet, yes, back towards the boat.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
Oh shit.
Then in
So
that
like towards.
case,
Hey, try and go after the captain.
seems like it. And I will. Okay, fine. I
power
will
music attack.
run 30 feet towards him and then use my bonus action to Misty Step the last 30 feet to get next to him. So I am now next to Florida Man with the captain.
Okay.
On purpose.
On purpose.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, I hit him and then I Misty Step to stay next to him.
My next action.
Wonderful. Okay. It is Florida Man's turn.
Oh shit.
Because you're closer, he is going to. He's gonna find his die. Oh, for fuck! Ooh, 19. Does that hit?
Ooh. Who? Because I think 2 of us are in melee with him. Yeah, that hits me. Yeah, that hits me.
Hits me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
he's not
Valid.
going
That
for
hurts
you
my
quite yet.
feelings.
He's not going for you quite yet. He is going to. You follow back. He's just going to darts chomp at your face and try to eat your face.
Not the bath salts.
Not the it is the bath salts. And because
Oh, you bamfed over there though,
he
didn't you,
successfully-
Matthew?
yeah, he's in
God
melee
damn
with me. So that's 9 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
You are also grappled.
Okay.
And then he's going to take the flip-flop and throw it. He's going to throw it at Alona. No, he's not, because you're not close enough. So he's going to throw it at the captain. No, he's not. Golly, wasn't this fun? And that's gonna be it for my boy. Cal, you're up.
I would like to cast Hold Monster.
Is he a monster? That was the question.
That's what I'm trying. It's an aberration. Does that count?
Yes.
Monster is any creature.
Yeah, so it's either Hold Person
Yes.
or Hold Monster. So
Sorry,
I
You're
figured he
good.
was not just a regular human.
Valid.
no, he's not.
It's a
go
Wisdom
ahead.
saving throw of 18.
Jesus Christ. He rolled a 9, but with a -5 to Wisdom,
Oh, I think
that's
that'd be
gonna be
no.
4.
Well, he's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Up to 1 minute, and it is a concentration for me.
And is he like
He's paralyzed.
paralyzed? Okay, gotcha.
Hold, please.
Oh no! immune to paralysis?
Yes.
Legendary
also,
resistance.
Oh,
the
son.
the minute it hits him, he just starts to levitate. He just raises off the pier about 10 feet.
That didn't work like I wanted it to.
Point of order. I have Warcaster, so can I is that attack of opportunity distanced away or no?
I'll let you have it.
Okay. fuck you, I didn't get to do this last time, now I'll do it now. And he shocking grasps him.
Okay.
Or it's just a fucking cantrip. I assume a 14 misses.
14
Florida
hits.
man. Oh, Jesus. Florida man, get some better armor. God. That is 18 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Oh, for fuck you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Ilona. Or sorry, Cal, are you done?
I'm gonna move up closer. I want to use my bonus action to cast Hex.
Okay.
No. So I realized that my spell did not take effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to use
Very
my
clearly
bonus
didn't.
action to cast Hex then.
Okay. And that's an ability, not a spell, right?
Oh no, it is a spell. Yeah. So I do not cast that. I just get as far as 30 feet will take me closer.
Okay. Ilona?
She just kind of rolls her eyes and yeet her hand axe at him. I actually, can I move closer? Can I?
Yes,
Can I?
yes, you
I'd
can.
like to take my 30. Yeah, so he's within 20 feet because I would like to not be at disadvantage. Because it's a 20-60 range.
And yeah, you're good.
Yeah. That's 26 to hit.
Hits?
Yeah, cool. Just yeet. And that is 7 points of damage. How close is he now?
He's still. He moved 30. He's 30 feet away.
He's still 30 feet away.
Well, 30 and 10 feet up.
10 feet up. Oh, got it. Okay. Then I'm going to. Paladins don't have bonus actions. Yes, I do. There it is. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
I see what I meant to cast. I meant to cast Hexblade's Curse DM, not Hex.
Oh, two different things.
What do you want to do to me?
Compel duel. I throw
Oh.
and I go, come here. Like,
Is that spell?
it is. It's a, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. You attempt to compel on a failed save. The creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand for the duration, up to a minute. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom save throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. So even if it tries to attack, like, I just don't want it leaving this area more as well. So that's the bonus of compel duel.
Okay.
Stay.
Do we get any disabilities or disadvantages
No,
for
it
attacking
is-
it?
No, it is
Okay.
genuinely, if it attacks any of you, it does at a disadvantage, and it can't move more than 30 feet away from me. So it can move, basically 10 feet more out or closer towards me and,
Gotcha.
and past you guys. But like, yeah, so no, I wouldn't.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cody, you're up.
Oh, I bash him with the neck of my now busted guitar, and I will continue that course of
Okay.
action. Thank you. Here we go. Boom. 20, I believe, still hits.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna roll the attacks at once. An 11.
Tavern Brawler? Oh, nice.
11 hits.
11 hits. Okay. And then Flurry of Blows. Same. 13
Hits.
hits. Okay, all three of those. And then these have. I'm gonna roll the dagger damage because they have the weapon style, the one-handed, not holding anything else in the other hand bonus. So
Okay.
that's 8 points of damage, plus 6, plus 8, so 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay.
And I'm gonna... He's floating, right?
He is floating.
Yeah, so I'm gonna I naturally disengage, and I'm gonna back away up the dock and be like, my guitar, my guitar, and it's just
We'll get
strings.
you a new one.
Yeah, I know we do a
That's
lot,
what I say.
but
I feel like he has a room.
He's got
Yeah.
like a room over
yeah,
there.
I mean, really,
It's still sad though.
it's kind of the principle of the matter. I'm just saying.
He doesn't even name the guitars anymore.
No, I can't name them. I bash them.
Okay. Matthew, you're up.
Okay. I will. He's floating.
Mm-hmm.
Does he seem like he's radiating some magical aura that can be dispelled, or is that just weird bath salts nonsense?
That's the
That's
natural
just-
occurring effect
that's
of
just-
bath salts.
Weird bath salts nonsense.
Fair enough. All right. Then I will. I will not know what to do, so I will just cast Chromatic Orb at him, I think.
Okay.
And this is going to be lightning. 26 to hit.
It's
You didn't know lightning strikes fueled Florida man?
3d8. I know the tases just keep him going.
The tasers just do
should be
nothing but
immune
bring
to
him
lightning
back.
at that point, honestly. Oh,
13 points of damage. And then I will back up slightly, so that I am closer to my allies.
amazing.
That's it.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, damn. I think he, you know what? A lot of his lightning stuff is going to come from a taser. So he's going to have a taser out.
Oh, yeah.
Real life magic.
That's my
right?
arcane focus.
Right, the tame.
The taser.
He is gonna just kind of like, he starts it so that there's some lightning, and then he just pulls some of it out so that it is in his hand, and he chucks it like a baseball. And
I love this universe.
Like
Yeah.
Pyro from the X-Men. He can't create fire, but he can control
he uses it. Yeah. And he's just gonna chuck it at the Florida man right in the face.
Yeah,
Knock him into the water, hopefully.
absolutely.
Away from us.
He sizzles and it's very disjointed, the movement. He sort of crashes to the dock. As he does, his body hits and sort of liquefies and turns into this puddle. And from it, 3 rivulets of flesh and muscle sort of congeal out, and the body of Florida Man reconstitutes into 3 gators.
There we go. Excellent.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Cool. Who's
It was
up?
3 gators in a
trench
no
coat.
regards trench coat.
Yep.
And it is because it is Baby Doll's turn. They're not gonna do anything. They're gonna snap at you, and then they're just gonna waddle off the pier and dive.
Oh,
Bad gators. Bad.
Well, you could.
there's nowhere for me to zigzag run.
I'm just gonna drop Mask of Many Faces again.
Serpentine. Serpentine.
There's not enough room on the pier. Fuck.
They won't attack me. They saw the old man. I'm different guy. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Intel,
that works.
still a dump stat.
John runs
Because gators have
serpentine.
facial recognition.
To the boat.
It's like crows, you know.
So yeah, you guys are all good.
Oof.
I swear it's once a week with that guy.
Yeah.
I hate it. Never get used to it. Ugh.
All right.
And you know, we got him that nice bus pass and everything, and he just.
Do you see what he did with my pole?
I know.
Just threw it in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
It's the bath salts, man.
Yep.
They change you.
Out to sea we go.
Change, man.
The change, man.
All right. It's gonna take you. We'll say it takes you like a day to get down to, St. Kitts.
Okay.
So you guys get the benefit of a long rest.
Nice.
Get my 2 spell slots back.
Long
I
rest
don't think I did
taken.
any damage to you guys. I'm very mad.
You did 9 damage to me.
Oh, that's right. I bet you
Seven damage to me. Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
ocean supernatural. Hold monster is gonna be. It failed. Okay.
Yep.
It failed against the wise Florida man.
For the record, he can't be paralyzed, and anytime someone casts a spell, he rolled on the wild magic table.
Shit.
That's
Love that.
Oh,
That
no.
was the thing. That
Why
was,
am I a plant?
and poof. Aw, he's so cute.
Bring your plant lock along, because eventually I can come back out.
Yeah.
While you guys are sailing, is there anything you would like to take care of in preparation?
I would like to tune my new guitar. My backup guitar. It has that new guitar smell.
Oh.
And, it's not broken in yet. So I need to take some time and,
Absolutely.
Vibe with it.
yeah.
So I've got like an explorer's kit and the occultist. What is it? The adventuring kit. The dungeon crawler's kit. And
Just all the
is it the
backpacks.
vampire? Yeah, I got pretty much like even the spooky shit. Is there like a way that is there something that I could roll to kind of prepare specifically, like condense that down to what we think
We actually
might be
need
Bermuda Triangle?
appropriate.
Yeah. If you want to do some intelligence or some history checks.
I like the history, that intelligence. It was rolling good for me earlier. Intelligence, not so much. No, yeah, this is 7. Bringing like candles, great for underwater.
You're underwater, yeah.
Might need to do an underwater seance. I don't know.
What does Cal believe about the Bermuda Triangle?
Every superstition that you have ever heard of with the
So
Bermuda
UFOs
Triangle.
and Atlantis?
Yeah. Well, the UFOs put Atlantis there.
Okay.
Wait, does
We
he
all came
also
from
think that
Atlantis
it's? Does
from
he also think
aliens.
that it's wormholes and time travel?
Well, it's when you go through a wormhole, you're time traveling.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
so
thinks that it's all wormholes too.
Yeah, like Stargate was kind of close. Star Trek way off. Always has been way off.
So Cal watched every Universal adventure movie
Yes.
from the 90s and 2000s
Yeah.
and went, that's what's in there.
It's a documentary. The thing
It's
is,
all in
like,
there.
the real Calvin is a younger guy. He's like, no, I learned too much shit in the Navy. Every superstition.
Okay.
The haunted one background's a bitch.
Somehow, I am allowed on this ship despite being a woman, though. So,
Yeah, no.
like,
Well,
That one's
Russian,
fake.
so that doesn't count.
yeah,
you know what? That's fair.
you're not actually an albatross.
You don't know that.
Did anybody else do history or intelligence?
I have
I can
bad at
try
both of
it.
those. I can absolutely try. It's not going to go well.
A 10 for either, because it's the same thing.
A 5 for either. Make it the same.
Yeah, I mean, you know enough to let them know that the candles aren't going to work underwater.
Oh.
Yeah, so I see him pulling out the candles as I'm putting my torch from my backpack away, and I'm like,
What?
"D- you don't need those.
Oh, fucking underwater. Yeah.
Underwater.
Are you honestly, do you have a vampire hunter
Yeah.
kit?
It's got holy water. Where is it? Hold on.
Ocean's
Holy
haunted.
water
Bring
also
it on.
probably won't be very useful because we will be in water.
Actually, because it would disperse enough. that
Holy
it could
symbol,
actually...
holy water, manacles, mirror and steel, oil, stakes, tinder boxes, and torches are in the vampire hunter's kit.
Fascinating. Okay.
28. to help as I see them rummaging through shit, and I'm tuning my guitar in the back, just
You're like, bruh.
So
sitting
you-
What are you doing?
Pittance hammer. Pittance
Trying
hammer.
to find out what we need to break. Do we think that we're going to be going in a cave or just like in a boat?
I think it's a boat.
it's about this time that sorry, I will learn y'all characters' names eventually. You guys are doing TikTok days. Sorry, John. You actually get a text
Okay.
from Harry,
Oh.
the contact at the Fisher Museum.
Yeah.
I guess we never confirmed that we were going
We
either.
just got on the boat and are going to the
I'm
coordinates.
still looking
we are
for service. And he's
gung-ho,
getting text
like-
messages like fucking.
He has a satellite phone.
You you really shouldn't underestimate just the random shit we're going to do. But what does Harry say?
Harry says, FYI, confirmed from, oh god, what are they called? Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
You're okay.
You're good.
On
Yeah.
the German Naval Command, Cyclops not destroyed by them.
Oh. Okay.
However, munitions boats. And then just a bunch of dollar signs.
So the weapons are, or the munitions.
That's what they want.
are
Yeah.
the-
It was a munition ship.
right.
The German Naval Command has confirmed, and they did at the time,
Yep.
that it's not on their kill list.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
So that would be so that's what we're looking for. So I will share that.
Do I feel like it's strange that World War One munitions would be worth so much money now? Like, does it look like they're buying munitions or something else that would be on that boat?
make a
My skeptic.
Insight?
World War
we'll
One
give you
bullets
either
don't cost
for
that much
that. Yeah, it's like either history or insight.
money. Okay.
Also, I mean, maybe they just
Ooh.
it's a munitions from a disappeared boat in the
History.
Bermuda Triangle.
I actually
Eight.
go ahead.
Fucking 8. That's all I got. I put a lot of stuff in an investigation.
What he said is actually, yeah, it's munitions from a boat in the Bermuda Triangle. That's
That's fair.
yeah.
You know, I heard on TikTok that boats sunk before World War II are exceptionally valuable for their metal and steel because they are not irradiated in tiny portions because of World War II. So yeah,
Interesting.
then I
Yes.
learned this.
all of you give me
Sentiment.
all of you give me an intelligence check real quick.
My favorite stat.
A 1,
Oh,
Ten.
fuck. Damn it.
not a natural 1, a 2 minus 1.
I got a 10.
All right, with the tens, that's fine. Because he said steel. But you guys would know this because you're salvagers and treasure hunters. The price for steel at the moment is. I can mark this down.
Damn. So prepared.
Don't do that. We all know that's not true.
You
$700
wrote-
$700 a ton.
Ooh.
You also know that the type of ship that the Cyclops was has the capacity for about 11,000 tons.
Oh my god.
So do that math.
Fair.
There's 11,000
That is a
pounds, or those 11,000 tons of steel at the bottom of the Bermuda
That
Triangle
checks
right
out for Calvin. He was putting his tinfoil hat on,
that's a
and instead of just going, no, the metal is worth a shit ton of money.
that's a $7.5
be
million
aliens down there.
$7.5 million
Yes,
gig
Mr.
we
Lama?
got here.
What
So,
do we know? What kind of ship it is?
now. It is a water ship. It's a Proteus class collier.
Above ground ship or beneath ground ship? I don't know when submarines were invented.
Oh,
It's not a submarine.
no.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
what I needed. Like,
I was like, I mean, kind
So-
of both. Like part of it's on.
Submarines are only people carriers. Always.
Cool.
Was there really a...
Hmm.
Don't look it up.
Oh, sorry.
Don't look it up.
I didn't. No, I left. I left.
Yeah. Skyboats.
Skyboats.
Yeah.
It's a zeppelin.
Hmm?
If you guys can catch it, you get the steel.
I can swim. I can't fly.
Yeah.
So
We just
yeah,
have to wait for it to set itself on fire.
damn it, Archer. Stop smoking.
What don't you
Um,
understand? It's full of helium. Well, core concept, obviously.
Sorry. So, yeah, it's about a day or two to get down to St. Kitts. If there's any, knowing what you know now, if there's anything you want to do there,
So I think we gotta locate it and like tag it, but we're not gonna be able to salvage
11,000 tons.
tons. So we're gonna have to hire somebody else once we have secured it. So I think that's what we're doing here. Yeah, everybody.
y'all are the finders.
Great.
Yes.
We're gonna do that.
I kind of want to. I want to see if I can do like Mask of Many Faces to kind of blend in with the local people, and then see kind of because it's top secret. But I want to see if there's like any rumor mill going on that afternoon while we're there to see if anybody else is talking about something they found in Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, absolutely.
While that is happening, I'm gonna look for the sat phone version of like a iPod, Find My Keys, a geotagger. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Okay.
And
Absolutely,
plastic
absolutely
bag to
doable.
Put it in, I guess, or something. Water.
And also just any number of underwater cameras as well for us to use while we are down
Ooh,
there.
You know what? I don't know if we have the money, but you think we could get that dive-in robot where it has the propeller and it pulls you like
James Bond thing.
yeah, they have those with cameras on them now. They do like tours down in the.
You know, you could just give me a GoPro and
Yeah, no, I know, but I want to.
it's only 40 feet at 6 seconds.
Like
but
but you don't. You know what I mean? Like
no, I have to kick my feet real hard.
Yeah. It's tough to hold on to you.
You're just so wiggly.
Still wiggling.
You chose this.
Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, Caitlin, yeah. Well, then-
I mean, you did too.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah. Yeah.
One shot who? I don't know her.
Oh no.
We're just Remington stealing our way through this. So.
Oh, yeah.
hard.
Ooh, what a lovely cut. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Remington Steel would have been so much goddamn smoother than this.
Yeah.
You know it, okay?
Yeah, but we're the
You wanna
Florida
talk-
version of
You
Remington.
want to talk
Steel.
last
Yeah,
season? No, you want to
that's
talk
fair.
last season Remington Steel when the writers were mad that Pierce Brosnan couldn't go do James Bond when he was supposed to.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's
This
you
is
wanna talk-
burn notice.
I know
this
that.
isn't
story
Remington
way
Steel.
too
This
low.
is burn notice.
That's valid.
Everything's going to go off the
But when
rails.
only
and hopefully
Fiona and
comes
Sam
together.
are in charge.
Yeah.
And Michael is off doing another job.
Yeah, we got 3 Sams and 1 Fiona. Yeah, absolutely.
That's accurate, actually. Never mind. Fuck me.
Aspirations.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Aspirations.
100%.
so,
Oh, God.
so you guys arrive at St. Kitts. And it's one of the popular cruise stops, or like it's on. It's not popular stop, but it's like on the stop when you're doing the Keys and the Bahamas and all that. It's it just happens to be the annual music festival, St. Kitts Music Festival.
Oh, you're
And-
gonna love this,
He
boss.
just says no.
Yeah.
John, it's your time.
No.
Go
you know
steal his
what's-
guitar, man.
You know what's funny? Michael Bolton is headlining.
Oh.
I have to. This is the tale.
This is a real thing, by the way.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is a real thing. Michael Bolton, Neo, Mario, Ja Rule, and John Legend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. That is a
Michael
lineup.
Bolton and John
Yeah,
Legend
what
in the same
lineup.
spot.
And
I'm
with,
here
with
for
Ja
this.
Rule
And
in
Ja
between
Rule.
them.
Ja Rule, yeah.
Just to
And Big Boy. None of
Yeah.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
They really
Wow.
put like a bunch of Scrabble tiles into a bag and went, all right, cool, let's just do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you are there. Michael Bolton is up. You can hear the dulcet tone of whatever the fuck one of his sappy ones is.
Captain
As you get your new equipment, you're walking around seeing what you can hear. Make a investigation check.
Okay. 22.
Okay. You hear the locals, not any of the tourists. What languages do you speak?
English and Abyssal. So I don't know if that counts as Floridian. it's
Really
deep
have our own
speech.
language. We don't
Oh, sorry,
really have
Abyssal
a-
and deep speech. Sorry.
Okay. They're talking about some unusual weather patterns that are happening.
Ooh, thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you, Raid.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Welcome.
Thank you so much and welcome.
Welcome to the chaos.
We are
Yes.
currently doing a Florida-inspired treasure hunting in the Keys D&D one-shot.
We just defeated Florida Man.
We did defeat Florida Man, which is cathartic for those of us who still live in Orlando, unfortunately. By force. Real cathartic. Welcome. Hi, hello.
Yes, there's some unusual weather patterns that have been happening out. And that a lot of dead sea creatures have been washing up.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
But they're odd because they're deeper species.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like when the giant krakens will wash up after like they've been dead and they float. They've gotten like 5 of those in the
No.
last.
Talking like the fish that have adapted with no eyes. That's how deep they are.
Yeah.
Fascinating and terrifying.
Actually, some anglerfish have popped up as well.
I really don't
I
want
would
to
like to
swim through
ask
fish guts.
very specific questions with my background of where I got my powers from. Like, is any of that kicking off extra weird shit for me? Because it's so deep in Cthulhu.
Make a
Tentacle nonsense.
hold on. Hold on.
I feel like that would scare the shit out of Calvin real quick.
Make a wisdom save, only because the
Oh.
save is going to give you more stuff to
Okay.
it. That's all.
Okay. Oh.
Terror.
Oh, not sexy. That's a 9. It's a 9.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, I'll let you do this with advantage.
Oh, thank you. That's with a +5 too.
I know.
No, the universe says no. I got a 7 that time. Lulu doesn't want me to know this.
It's a little odd, but it does kind of make sense if there've been a lot of storms.
Okay.
Right? And with the superstition, superstition that you have about the triangle, you also know that some of the theories are water spouts that could very easily have pulled something
Okay.
up and
Yeah.
and moved it further.
That comforts him a lot. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It does happen.
mhm.
Not everything is.
Also, I don't know
worst
if you
in
knew
the world.
this, but the world is on fire, and
How about
um,
yours?
yeah. So, maybe it's just global warming. Who knows?
Could be. Fucking politicians.
Could be.
Don't trust the government.
You're
It
for
lo-
it, man.
Oh God! By the way, while people are doing music festival things, because Alona does realize she's just going to lose all of them to this. Is there a local, as cheesy, as small, as whatever as it is, she'd like to find, if they have a local museum or any local bar that has like collections of cool shit that have been pulled up, or like what, because like treasure hunting in that area is not uncommon just for casual treasure hunters anyway, but especially if this is somewhere knowingly close to or around, just she'd like to look for a local haunt or a local museum or like historical landmarks in town and go hang out. And
It's not big enough for one.
okay, cool, awesome. No history in this town, it's just a dot. Got it.
No, it's not that they don't have a. They have 9 churches, but they don't have a museum. Everything that is
$3 generals.
everything that is museum worthy here has been taken and put somewhere else.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, checks.
But yeah, she's been wandering.
Cool. John?
Oh, do you want me to start a battle of the bands? Because
Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, we could go amp v amp with Michael Bolton, just go on at the same time. But no, I think I will resist.
You don't want to show him up at his own venue. You know.
I mean,
That's rude.
Yeah,
Rude,
it is.
yeah.
It's very uncouth. But I will, in between sets, pop out a Florida local verse or two. Or, yeah. I'll just walk around with... I'll be the annoying guy with the
Oh
acoustic guitar.
no!
Are you busking or are you just playing?
He's worse than he's just playing.
He's not even asking people for money. It's terrible.
Yeah.
You're gonna listen to me whether you like it or not.
Yeah, just hanging out. Yeah. Oh, they're
Okay,
doing a
cool.
festival thing. I didn't hear about it. That's okay.
You did get an invite.
So
Get an invite.
Here's your deja vu.
it is.
Would you like a performance check?
Yes.
Yeah.
29.
Deja. Oh, man. It's good enough. Michael calls you on stage.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna pull out my phone like every single fucking time. Just if I don't record it, he's gonna get pissed.
Calls you on stage. And he sings.
One second. Yeah.
What was the Disney song that Bolton sang? Oh, he didn't have a duet. He sang "Go the Distance," right? Because he
Yeah.
didn't do. Because it was Peebo Bryson that did "Beauty and the Beast" with Celine Dion. And you know what? You guys sing my favorite Jimmy Buffett. It's actually not Jimmy Buffett. It's Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Oh no, you do. It is Jimmy Buffett. Sorry.
Okay. I have an idea if
What?
you want.
What? No. Sorry. What do you play?
So I'm gonna do the line from the scene from Back to the Future, where I just plug in the guitar and it's like, all right, so it's E minor, E flat, catch me, watch me for the changes, and we'll be good. Okay, and this one's an oldie, but a goodie, and we'll play Johnny Be Good. Why not? That's
Delightful.
That's a crowd pleaser. Everybody enjoys.
Oh yeah.
It is, and it's so up John or Michael Bolton's alley.
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
So you
he's
and
got
the-
a
and the
band.
Michael Bolton band. Yeah.
And he's a cinephile, as we've established. So
yes, he's
So-
a major cinephile.
yeah, so he would know.
Phenomenal. As when you're done, he begs for tips for you.
Nah.
People throw some money up on stage. You
I go
definitely
around,
get
take
some-
my hat off, and put it in
You
there.
definitely
for
get panties as well.
Oh.
put those on the.
And some phone numbers.
Yeah.
And some key cards from like cruise ship hotel rooms.
Put some Sharpies on it.
Is that any
222.
magic bands? They just throw some magic bands up there.
No, it's not a Disney cruise,
Oh yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. All right.
God,
Well,
that would have been worth something.
no, that's yeah. Thank you.
Sold those.
They throw a fast pass at you. And then you guys are set for life. You don't need steel. Yeah, and as you guys are leaving, he plays A Pirate Looks at 40
Oh
by
yeah.
Jimmy Buffett, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys get back on the Chewy.
All right. Pink sky in the morning or at night? How are we doing? Weird
Okay,
weather.
alright. In the morning, it's good.
Yeah. All right.
That was Pink Sky at night, Sailor's Delight. Pink Sky in morning, Sailor's Warning.
Yeah, it's red, but yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, make a nature check.
Oh, okay.
Anybody that wants to.
Sure, why not?
I don't got points in that, but sure. Ooh, got a
I
2.
got an 18, weirdly,
So did I.
with my -1.
The only thing I know about nature is the birds work for the bourgeoisie.
14.
God.
Yeah, 14. You know it's not pink,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all you need to know. 18. Two of you get at the horizon line. It's an odd shimmer, and you're not entirely sure you're seeing it. It kind of looks like oil slick colors. It's really hard to put your finger on which color it is. And it is shifting.
What do I
Like
get
in
with
that-
the 2?
There's
you know that there's
nature.
sky.
Going back to bed.
I resist telling Calvin because I don't want to make him more paranoid than he already
It works.
is.
But Ilona-
See that
Ilona
weird
and,
thing in the sea? Nope.
Nope. Alona and Kyle just kind of exchange a look like,
We never speak of this.
All right.
Alright.
And with that last bit of preparation, you guys set sail. You have your coordinates, and off you go.
I realized I left my cat on my boat because I didn't go back and get it.
Your cat?
Yeah, I had a weird thing. I bought a cat because you said I could have whatever I wanted with the uncommons. It's like, I have
Oh
a cat
my
boat
God.
or boat cat. It's not a
That's okay.
familiar.
The,
It's
the
just
boat
a
cat will survive. It's fine.
the boat cat will stow away. I
Just
feel like
saved
they were
that
right
cat's
next.
life. You understand that?
Okay, that's fair actually.
Honestly.
That's valid. Nope, it
I'm
can
getting
stay.
home. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
riding the 3 gators into victory.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, it's fine.
that's our next one shot. 1 cat, 3 gators, and a duck.
You guys, so Pixie's the cat. You guys are the gators.
Yeah.
It's just you guys taking over Southern Florida.
There you go.
I'm here for it. Give me one moment, please, while I
No.
flip into something a little more comfortable.
Oh,
No.
good. Sounds like your town, huh, Mystic? Mystic Mua? Mua?
It's Miwa.
So I said Miwa for like a year before she corrected me. She's like, I was like, is it Miwa or is it Miwa? She's like, it's Miwa. I was like, I've been doing that wrong
Miwa.
for so long.
Yeah, you also all pronounced Furix's name wrong for like the longest time.
And they never
Frix.
corrected
It's
me.
Frix.
It's
Virus.
Frix. It's
Frix.
Frix.
No, it was Frix. And we
Oh.
all said Fyrix.
but it's they don't correct anybody because
No.
they're like, yeah, it's fine,
No.
Fyrix.
No, because when women on the internet correct people, we are seen as difficult, so
I
we
know.
don't.
Well, we eventually found out because I was like, hey, I think I'm saying that wrong because I actually got close enough to see that it
It
wasn't
says
just
on their
Fyrix.
page pronounced for, and like they spelled it out. Like
I
On their
had never
Twitch.
seen the page. I had only seen them
Yeah.
in chat.
they announced that's
channel.
that's how when they were playing Call of Cthulhu, they introduced themselves properly vocally on our channel. So we were able to say it right.
That was really fun to watch too.
Yeah, it was.
Please continue.
Okay. You're in the water for about a day.
What about on the boat? Sorry.
It's panic, I know. Which isn't odd. You do know that the entirety to like travel the triangle is not very long. Because the distance from Bermuda to Florida to Puerto Rico
No.
is what, 2 days?
Yeah.
From one to the other, at least. So after a day, you're thinking, we're probably sort of, kind of in the middle. Make survival checks.
Ooh.
Did the shimmering oil slick like phenomena ever get closer as we were sailing out to sea?
No, it got thicker.
Gross. 16, by the way.
Did we go through it at any point?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that would have freaked me out.
28.
Jesus.
Oh my good
25.
lord.
Fuck.
I took expertise in history, survival, performance, and
sick guitar riffs.
perception.
I can hit things really hard.
That's
Deception,
great.
intimidation, investigation, stealth.
Those are my expertise.
You realize, like it suddenly dawns on you, wait a minute. We've been here for a day. That's not what we're supposed to be measuring this by. We're supposed to be going by
Coordinates.
when you hit coordinates.
Yeah.
You're getting no clear readings on any of your equipment. And it's staticky, needles aren't working, half of the screens aren't really visible. It's she's an old boat, you know, she's temperamental.
I know what we need.
We go back and get back.
We need a sextant.
I'm sure we have one.
Navigator's tools. I am proficient.
Yep.
And I got to say sexton.
On the Megan DM's bingo card. That's the bingo.
There's the one bag I didn't bring. I was just like,
Actually.
I'm proficient.
As for the boat double entendres that could have been happening the whole time. Really.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah, pooped it.
Okay. I'll say with the 25, you pop out your navigator's tools.
At least to know if we can get close. Like
Yeah.
I also know or at least let me see the weird oil slicky sky, or doesn't have to fix everything, but just thought it might help.
You don't see the sky. The oil slicky sky. Sorry, that was it's getting real ominous real fast.
Die.
You don't see the sky. It's just not there.
Zulu boy get real scared real quick.
You so you pull out your sextant.
Yeah, you do.
Jesus, I'm not old enough for this. And make a wisdom save.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cursed sexton.
5.
You're having a real hard time concentrating. It's been a while since you've used rudimentary tools. But you got real bad brain fog. It's just your eyes are getting fuzzy. You're having a hard time concentrating. You can't really get a reading off of them either.
Oh man. That's rough. I think I might need to visit one of those telehealth people with the ADHD sort of things they've been telling me on TikTok. I think I might have some of that.
Oh my God.
Use whatever resource you want, boss, as long as you get the help you need, right?
Yeah, that's important. Exactly.
That is
Thank
true.
you.
That is true.
Yeah.
I love how he's the TikTok guy.
Yeah, we know very few things about John. One of them is that he loves TikTok. Apparently,
He is on TikTok a lot.
Yeah,
It's the
Me too,
anti-Victor.
man. Me too.
he's on there. He loves
is the
Jimmy Buffett.
anti-Victor.
He loves Florida songs and TikTok.
He's actually the most popular TikToker on Buffett Talk.
Oh,
Because he
yeah.
does, like,
Oh,
really-
yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
He
Which
is just
Surprisingly, lots of
because-
competition.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but every single time Calvin films him, and we've seen how well he rolls
good with the
on
transitions.
those.
I'm good with the
Yeah.
oh man,
He had the good angles because Calvin, we have learned, is willing to you could mask him in any faces and look like the staff and just get right up close.
You guys
He had
Free
great
drinks all
angles.
day.
A treasure
Yep.
hunting team. You're just a film crew for
Yeah.
doing TikToks like that.
Yeah. For his entourage.
Yeah,
Not
obviously.
Captain, but it's
Locations, and
He
it's
doesn't
gonna
know
be
it.
Fire.
Yeah. Oh, he has no idea that he's popular on Buffett
No,
Talk.
God,
He's
no.
just
it's how we fund the expeditions.
that.
Is
the creator
TikToks.
fund, right? Because that pays enough.
oh yeah,
Ooh.
10 cents per 20 million views.
his sponsorship deal with. I guess he goes on tour to all the Margaritavilles. I guess I don't know.
That's what it is, yeah.
Every cheeseburger joint in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
that's why you
that's-
guys
does
were
he-
at Atlanta.
so
Who do
many
you
of
think
them.
my patron really is?
Yeah. Does
Floridian
When-
capitalism.
when John is like, he looks kind of off. Does it seem like so? We're in the Bermuda Triangle.
You are.
There was oil slick magic afoot, most likely.
There was
He
what?
is suddenly not able to use his navigation tools like he would normally be able to use his navigation tools. Can I do an Arcana check of some sort to see if there is something specifically affecting him? Okay.
You know that D&D feat where you can always know your location and always know north?
Yep.
Can you imagine the headache you would be having right now if you had that?
Oh, that would be terrible. Nat 20 for a 26. 25. Sorry.
Oh, fuck your nat 20. All right.
Wow, I'm telling you, this never happens. This never happens.
So, man, it happens to the best of us. It's all good.
You try to focus on him and see if you can, like, check his vitals, for lack of a better. You get distracted over his shoulder, sort of out over the open water. You hear sails flapping in stiff wind that isn't there. There is no hope. We've just lost Cody. Cody's like, no.
Oh no, there is no hope. Gone. Gone.
Yeah. But there's no breeze.
Is this just him?
Not enough.
That's getting this? Or is it just...
He's the only one that was trying to do
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you hear, you sort of look towards where you hear. The horizon is here now. The oil
The
slick
oil.
is maybe like a mile out.
Okay. Okay. Guys, we got company, and he'll point towards the oil slicky area. And then, can any of you guys hear the ghost sails?
Oh, fuck.
Ghost sales.
Yeah, it's
Do I
like
need to roll a wisdom save or
There's,
can I make a perception check?
it's like there's sails flapping in the wind, and he'll also point towards where he sees the weird magical oil slicky stuff.
When he points it out, you all look. The oil slick is all around you. It's like you're in a bubble. It's like you're inside a bubble, and there's this darker iridescent slick.
For the
You
first
can't-
time since this adventure started, you see Alona smile, and she is, oh good. We're about to make history, I think. No?
I hate that.
I thought she was
She
going to
is-
drop her mask.
No,
in your face.
no. She is an oath of
Ridiculous.
she is an oath of glory paladin, and her one goal is to make a significant contribution to a museum of some kind, some kind of historical
That's cool.
quick backstory that we're never going to get to, but I was proud of it. Circus performer family, because Russian, and the museums were the only free place that a child could just go and be when because a lot of this, especially like circus is not necessarily a safe place for a little kid all the time, especially back then when she was growing up and she was not local and all these things. So it was a safe place where parents could leave her. They were open during the day when they had rehearsals and all these things, and they were off doing illegal things on the side. And she just remembered like looking at all these names and being like fascinated by these things that they did. She has no intelligence or fucking wisdom. She couldn't afford to go to school, but damn it, she has passion about it.
Yeah.
And so the smile of, here we go.
Calvin just wants to take everything from the museums and try to harness all the power.
And she will stab him before he can, but affectionate.
Oh, he's a big coward, though.
Yeah. I keep him alive so he doesn't directly double cross me.
Right. Sorry. So that's what you see. Cal.
No.
All right, I'll get to you in a minute. Ilona, you hear not the flapping
worse.
of sails. You hear propellers from aircraft.
She immediately looks up while the rest of them are looking out to sea.
Really high-speed whine as they're zipping back, and it's an older model sound. It's not like a normal plane. That's a lot deeper.
Her smile gets bigger. Oh, thank God. Oh, I didn't. I rolled without permission. I was just rolling something. But it does confirm.
Skyboats.
Like, yeah. No. Her smile gets bigger, and she goes. They're up there too. So many pieces of time and history trapped in here. We could bring home all of it.
That's a lot
hear
of
them?
ghosts.
Only if they're dead.
Calvin,
Yep.
you smell.
Oh no, I do. That's all I'm
End of
about to see.
sentence. Cal, you smell. It's two weird whiffs. You get aged barreled rum
Oh, okay.
and loose gunpowder.
Okay.
And right when your mind goes, that, a completely new set of lilac perfume and like really good gin.
Okay.
John,
Yes.
you hear the sound of your equipment going fucking nuts as you are rapidly approaching land.
Ah.
Sonars are going off. I mean, you are 2 seconds from hitting reef or something.
Okay. I will try to stir us away from the reef.
Make a vehicle handling.
Vehicle handling check. That. Okay. So, Dex plus.
Proficiency?
Your proficiency.
Proficiency plus Dex. Is that what we're? Yeah. Okay. Cool. 11 plus 3 plus 4, so 18.
18? Okay.
19 plus 5. I didn't
For
realize
lack
that.
of a better, you snap out in time to sort of slide into you're hitting you're hitting the beach.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Like very, very quickly a beach has appeared, and so yeah, you kind of you manage to steer in a way that doesn't just completely crash you into it, or topple you over. For lack of a better, you Tokyo drift into the beach.
Okay.
Here for it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
very
a thing
Florida.
you can do.
It's very
We
Florida.
Kokomo drift into the beach.
Kokomo drift.
You Kokomo drift into the beach.
Next merch, Kokomo drift.
The boat doing.
Can I look at that beach? Like, do I recognize it? Can I make a perception check on?
Make a perception check.
Have you been here before? Because that's more concerning, honestly.
See, part of me is like, I need to action to use, like, summon my weapon. Like, do I do it now?
17.
And what is it you're looking for?
I'm curious. There shouldn't be a beach here, so I'm looking to see. Like, I've sailed around Florida a long time. If I do I know where I am? Do I recognize the beach? Is it just a random beach? Is there
It's-
anything?
As far as you can see, you're having trouble seeing maybe past like 80 feet.
Are we beached?
You are beached, and there's sort of a gray pallor to the sand. But it's also, there's not a lot of light. So it might just be that. You're not entirely sure.
I would like to pick up my guitar, and I would like to begin playing and cast. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at the beach. And I will cast it by singing that I can see clearly now. The brain is gone.
Aww.
Yeah.
Is there a save or
So
something?
so Dispel
Or does it
Magic.
just-
If it is third level or below, it dispels. Otherwise, it is a spellcasting check, my charisma a check.
Okay,
And
I was gonna say, like, do I have stats for the beach?
I would have to roll the spell's level plus 10 or above. So if it's a 9th level spell, 19, 8th level, 18, 17, 16.
So
So
You-
charisma check
you
or
play.
okay.
Excuse me. And what's the area, or just it dispels a thing?
It dispels a single spell or persistent effect. It's a little nebulously worded, so I defer
Okay.
to the DM with exactly
Yeah,
how
it's a weird
powerful
one.
it is, or not.
Okay. As he plays, you all are still sort of in these sensory moments that are very different for each of you. You do feel the ship, the boat lurch, and you realize that you are beached. You're not completely catatonic while you're hearing things. The oil slick sort of melts, washes, pushes further back, and you can see that the beach extends.
Yeah.
About, because it's about 80 feet from you guys, from where because the boat kind of skidded a bit, so maybe like 60 feet from where the boat is. You see pieces of rock and coral that are, the coral is remarkably large, and the rock is not in great condition, but it's almost uniform, like blocks, but they're not all necessarily intact. And you see them sort of stacked on each other. It gives
It's like cubed Earth.
cubed earth, yeah, with pieces of coral sort of sticking out or in between. It looks almost like structure that's been weathered and moved or just or something.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard to get a grip on what exactly those shapes are. And as the last note rings out, all of you hear clearly, but in the distance, sort of the sound drifting over. It doesn't necessarily look foggy, but the air is thick and you can feel moisture all on your skin, so it feels like there's mist. The sound, it's a crackle. And then you hear very, very old, a phonograph and a tinny recording of an old, like, 1920s parlor dance song. Something slow, something you could slow dance to, with that sort of tinny piano trumpet going.
Fucking ghosts. Totally.
Drifting out.
You said it was not well lit, or it was no like.
Dim light.
Great, amazing. I am going to cast Daylight. A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. I'm going to point. The range is 60 feet and the area is 60 feet, so I'm gonna 60 feet away from us, just hopefully illuminate whatever the fuck is on this mission happening.
I'm just summoning my weapon. Just throw it out there now.
If I may.
Hold, please.
Okay.
Let's see.
Don't like it.
If you may.
If I may, I would like to, please and thank you, do some Daylight. It's a 3rd level spell.
Remind me if I'm wrong. Daylight does
No damage. Nope, that's
No?
Moonlight. Moonlight does damage. Daylight is just illuminate.
It's just light.
No
and
damage.
and
Just
sunlight.
illuminates.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
A
another.
60-foot
Sunlight,
60
daylight.
Beam.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
reading you
is
the
one
exact
that
spell.
does-
A
yeah.
No,
60
that's-
feet
okay.
radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. The sphere is bright enough and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. So the 60 feet of bright light, and then another 60 feet of dim light as a circle, and I pointed it 60 feet away from us. So we should be able to see fucking everything we need right now, but no damage, none whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoops.
Or just throw some high beams into the fog. It's like, oh,
Yes, I did.
Hope you break Brennan Lee Mulligan. I hate having my shit fucked.
Brought a paladin. Like, you gave us no class
see?
restrictions.
I know. I know.
This bitch can breathe underwater. I just picked Daylight. I didn't even pick it. It just happens. Like,
It happens naturally. I mean,
it's just a thing that I have from being believing in us so much,
It's just
because
a thing I do.
I believe we're destined for glory, and I'm here to illuminate that.
Jesus. All right.
I realize I built like Florida Aquaman now, and I don't like
Yes,
it.
you did. I'm about it.
A crack, and it sounds like thunder, happens in the oil slick sphere. You see this 60-foot shaft of sunlight slam
That shaft though.
into this beach. The stones and the coral that are close sizzle and hiss as something smokes off of them in this bright light. You hear the record just stops and is replaced by the sound of dull, like, drawing breath screeches. Further.
Oh God, don't do that shit.
Anytime I do it, the microphone's like, "Oh, we want to cancel that." So sorry, you're making a
Nope,
weird.
I just
sound.
heard it from outside because Cody's just outside the door and in here. Fuck that.
Cody, just tap on her door with your fingernails. And
I will divorce both of you. Okay, I will leave the country.
I just want to start shooting Eldritch Blast, like with my sword. I'm like, no, demons.
I'm helping.
you hear these gaping, screeching sounds from deeper in, but you can't necessarily see anything that's making them.
She pulls the hammer off her back and just says, "All right, let's get this party started."
The 60 feet, you get far more of the structure. So now you see actual walls. You see a little bit of a walkway that's starting, that's half covered in sand and definitely broken up. In the dim light beyond that, you can see walls that are starting with, in the faint dim distance, you can see towers, parapets, starting to spiral up into that odd inky darkness.
The when those screeches were going out, was it language? Let me ask, was it deep speech or is it just?
No, it was just
pain?
sound.
Okay.
It was just pain.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah. You see movement in the dim light distance coming from further up the beach.
Incredible.
And this smallish figure moves through the dim, gets into the sunlight, hisses and recoils, and then runs almost around it, keeping its distance, stays in the dim light.
Okay.
Its movement is erratic, not as bad as Florida Man, but it's a little haunched. You see, it's humanoid. It has, 2 arms and 2 legs, but it's very much the apes at the beginning of 2001: Space Odyssey. Like it's kind of this sort of low rhythmic movement as it's darting. It climbs up some of the rocks and looks around. You see the boat, and it moves towards you all, not in an erratic or fast way. And what you see is a woman with this sort of, she still has her finger curls in the front. The back of the hair is just wild. It's me. It's me, Anastasia. It's just this crazy mess of, it looks like, Rick Sanchez. And she's wearing a white beaded 1920s sort of style gown. You see as she moves, it's not beading. It's this. It's just gonna be oil slick. That's the color scheme for everything here. So it's this, ichor that is running down her in rivulets that looks like fringe and moves like water and seaweed when she does. She reaches out a hand to you all. I need you guys to make perception checks.
Go
ahead.
Can I actually sacrifice instead of perception check? Can I cast something and sacrifice my perception check?
Yeah.
I want to quickly grab Calvin so he doesn't do anything reckless and cast heroism on him.
I was just gonna roll a perception check.
I know, but just in case, I have seen him. He's real eager, and you didn't roll great. So I would like to, willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends. The creature is immune to being frightened, and gains temporary hit points equal to your casting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. So I just want him to not be allowed to be frightened for a minute.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
+3. So you get 3 temporary hit points, but you also are not immune to fear for a minute.
When you said she was thank you. When you said she was climbing around on the rocks, like a human, or like Gollum?
More golem than human.
Oh, yeah. Good. I'm glad you cast heroism.
Go ahead. 25.
Okay.
21 for my perception, but I also did have a different question as well, about the spires that were appearing, and if I could do any sort of history or whatever check to see if I can pinpoint
Like
a
arrow?
geographic style. And because I'm not like a history buff, so I'm definitely not going to be able to be like, oh yes, that's 1920s limestone or any bullshit like that. Like, but if I can tell that it looks like it is South American, if it looks like it is Native American, like whatever kind of, if I can get that sort of vibe from the architecture, that would be great.
Regional architecture vibe check, please.
Exactly.
Vibe check, absolutely.
Yeah.
There needs to be a vibe check.
Honestly,
Absolutely. Make me a vibe check, my dude.
I passed the vibe check.
That's the vibe check. Okay.
That's the vibe check.
It is a vibe.
What I rolled a 17. All of my intelligence-based skills are a +0. So
When I was a child, and I don't know if anybody else used to do this when they were at the beach, I was not real big on making standard sandcastles because it took too much time and it wasn't messy enough. So I would make something called drip castles, where you just grab a thing of wet sand and let it drip from your fingers, and it makes sort of mounds like that.
Well, stalactites.
That's what this looks like.
cool.
Okay.
Hate that. Got it.
Fucking don't like it.
Nope.
Not man-made. Very Gollum-made. Very Gollum-made.
Or very big man.
Very
Yes.
big man-made. Yeah.
Yes.
Very big man without a bucket.
Yeah.
Cody, what was your question?
I did the perception check you requested.
Right. Sorry.
25.
And it was a 25? Right.
25.
Sorry,
I got a 14.
I'm gonna let you do it with advantage, Cal. And Lona, what'd you get?
I didn't. I cast heroism
What'd you
instead.
get? Heroism.
I went, nope.
Oh, okay, 24.
24. I'm gonna try to put something in the group chat.
Oh no.
Oh.
So the audience can't see it.
You as she reaches out, you see something. She's bleeding. She's fully bleeding. Please post, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Oh no.
You see that
No.
carved in her palm.
No. Unacceptable.
So let me ask you this. Are we going with the lore that is a protection omen, or just a sign of Cthulhu, or a sign of the elders in general of being bad?
You know, an elder sign, maybe?
An
Yeah.
elder sign. I don't know why I did that.
Well,
But
so-
yeah,
so-
it's a fucking So she's got a 5-pointed star, carved into her hand, with something actually still jammed in her palm that's creating the center bit that is, and it's, yeah. That was being all clever and shit.
It's awesome. No, it's very cool. Thank you.
I hate
for it.
that.
You look at the faces you made us make. You were
Yeah.
being clever.
As soon
Yeah.
as you did that, I was like, no, no, don't call daddy. No.
You make a vibe check.
Me?
Make an
See
insight
how I
check.
feel about it? Okay. You say insight? Fuck, not great. Got a 2.
He does not pass the vibe.
He does not pass the vibe.
Not a
You
vibe.
have-
Not a vibe.
Ooh, but you can't be frightened for a minute, so
Yeah.
then you get it's meant to be a warning.
Okay.
It's meant to be a warning. That's all you get.
I want to speak to it in deep speech.
Okay.
Friend or foe? And all you hear is
Two things happen.
fuck.
One, there's a very it's a special set of vocal cords you have to use for deep speech.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it gets deep.
yeah, it's not or abyssal. Like those are special. You didn't realize it before, but because you are not frightened, so you're in actor's neutral,
Yeah.
you're dropping your jaw, your breath is going in, and you're feeling what part of your body. That's the language you were speaking on St. Kitts. And that's the language they were speaking in. But you didn't
Okay.
realize it before.
Okay.
I sing Johnny Be Good on in
Deep speech?
deep speech.
No, not you, him. When he
Oh,
was doing
I
his
didn't know if it
checks.
was all of us. If Michael
No,
Bolton had
when I was trying to get
That's gonna go
information from
viral,
the
man. If you're
locals.
singing deep speech, Johnny Be Good, that's the TikTok, okay?
Yeah, I was just checking.
Okay.
When Sam Riegel did Sweet Caroline in Abyssal.
Yeah.
So that's number one.
That discomforted both Calvin
No.
and Sway by the look of it.
Yes.
Number two. How many of you have shenaniganery that keeps me from getting into your heads?
I do not anymore.
You got rid of the ring?
Yeah, hold on. I'm Eldritch Mind.
No, the ring of Mind Shield.
I did because Rope of Climbing was requested. So my mind is unprotected as a
Rope of climbing
No,
is a
he was
fucking
offering.
uncommon item.
It's not an attunement.
Yeah.
It's just a rope.
Then
It's an
yes, I
uncommon
still
item.
have that.
It's like,
Yeah, it's, the reason that I mentioned it was because nobody had to get rid of anything.
Yeah, exactly. We're fine.
So I know the gentlemen have.
I
I
have. No.
But
have
correct
it.
me if I'm wrong. I have an eye patch and he has a ring. I can still telepathically get in your heads, right?
Yes, if you're trying to make it like I have to allow it.
You have to allow it.
So specifically, immune to magic that allows other creatures to read my thoughts or
Right.
determine if I'm lying.
Right.
Creatures can communicate telepathically with you only if you allow it. So that's what that does for me.
Okay.
And I'm the same thing. I can't know my alignment or my creature type. They can't read my thoughts unless I allow it, and can't communicate unless I allow it. But I guess that means we would get a sense that they were trying to.
They ring the doorbell or.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Cool.
I'm immune to critical hits, disease, or frightened, just by nature.
Yeah, I think you guys all have frightened.
I do not.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I didn't before.
I was gonna start my counter song, but we haven't done that yet, so all good.
I'm not immune to anything.
we can get there in a moment. I
I got a
apologize.
rock.
You're good.
You
Bully Matthew.
Do it.
gladly. That's why
I
I
want
do
this.
I
That's why I
invite you guys
play with.
along to support me while I bully Matthew.
That's why I play with everybody so that I can be bullied.
Oh, it's not fun if you don't do it.
That's why I make the decisions I make. I push the buttons to be bullied.
It makes so much sense now.
Everything about you makes sense now.
Yeah.
So if she tries to respond, I would allow it, even if it was bad.
Well, yeah, your fear was always keeping you in line. Now you're
I
reckless.
asked a question, so like if she's trying to respond, I would allow that regardless if it was an attack or not. I wouldn't know that. I would just know she's trying to communicate, and I would say yes.
You're not gonna get anything from her.
Okay.
You and John are good. The other two, however, your ears pop like you've gone in an airplane. And you hear, no, you don't hear, you feel rumbling in your skull. And in an experience that you really can't explain, you can see inside your skull for a moment, and you see your brain shaking and starting to snap apart, the muscles starting to snap from itself slightly.
Okay, thanks. I hate it.
You see, so while they're having that, my two immune gentlemen, you see the woman in front of you. She's shown this. She reaches out and opens her mouth as though she were going to talk, as though she were going to respond. And from the sand, there's a burst, like something exploded underneath, and you see her rise into the air a good 30 feet.
Not again.
You're done. Your brain's being shook apart. And skewering her like she was a shish kebab is a tentacle the size of a Ford F-150
And it like pierces her.
that just takes her right up through the middle and holds her there, sort of undulating for a moment. And then makes sure her face is at you all. And very slowly it reaches into
Oh no.
the sun.
No.
And you see this tentacle is gray and mottled with sort of these green ichor spots. But the underside is healthy, pink bull suckers.
Fuck that shit. Nope.
As she gets put into the sunlight, the tentacle hisses a little, but no, there doesn't seem to be any damage being done, as she is completely set on fire and melts and ashes off of this tentacle.
Do we see these two still in pain?
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy's home. That's tentacles, and that sign right there, that is one of theirs. This is we're fucked. We are fucked. I'm gonna rush over to see if there's anything I can do for either one of them.
Ironically, I did take proficiency in like medicine and shit, but I can't. But I'm the one who's hurt.
Well, you got your magic, music healer.
Yeah.
You're not taking. You go to check on them. They aren't taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't.
Yeah,
Taking
but we
damage.
ain't being helpful either.
Well, as she sizzles and melts, your vision clouds. It goes double for a minute. Like you drunk too much or you got clocked in the head real bad. Slowly starts to come back, and the ringing in your ear dissipates. I do need you to do a concentration check for me.
On daylight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Assumed. All right.
Well, it's not damage, but
Concentration save, right, is what that is. Correct? Yeah.
so con. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Kraken die because that feels thematic. I'm gonna use luck, my first luck for the day, because I need this shit to stay up.
Oh no.
I use my second luck for the day because I need this shit to stay
Holy
up.
shit!
There we go. 17. Eventually.
There you go.
Good God.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
I hated that.
are you guys okay to do next week?
I'm good.
Sure.
I would rather us take
Yeah.
the time to do this right than like
Okay.
either stay up super late or Matthew's fine.
I don't want to keep you guys up much later.
No, this
And
is perfect.
I do apologize. This ran.
I'll be up
more
all
than-
night.
I'm
One
good.
shots always
I
do.
apologize.
One shots
So-
always become 2 shots.
I think
The good
this
ones
is a good
do.
place to take a pause.
I think it's a great. Yeah, that's
Sounds good.
perfect.
Okay.
You know, we're in a nice
Yeah.
level space with storytelling.
Yeah.
Everyone's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's healthy and alive.
Yes, absolutely.
We're on a
now.
sun-soaked beach.
Yes.
Oh, we can just get a tan real quick. No big deal.
And there's some ruins to explore. How fun is that?
Yeah.
Oh, so fun.
It'd be a good
That's
time.
right.
fun.
And there's no more creepy music or weird cultists to deal with. So, oh my god.
Amazing.
Because there's
Practically
only
a hell.
one. It's only
Just the one, just a giant tentacle.
Yeah.
No big deal.
What if that was
Listen.
it? What if there
Listen.
isn't anything else? What if it's just a
It's just
tentacle?
one tentacle. Listen, killing Florida
I
Man
still
was
don't want it.
therapeutic. No, killing Florida Man was therapeutic for all of us. Watching us murder a tentacle is gonna be therapeutic for Megan specifically.
Yeah.
We're doing
Tracks.
some therapy
I
today.
can't
Tracks.
tell you how doing research for this.
Oh,
this
terrified you?
week, Megan's deep thalassophobia and
Yes.
fear of cephalopods.
Mhm.
This has been a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Just
Also-
thinking about the Bermuda Triangle makes the bottom
Yeah.
of my feet sweat.
Yeah.
So
But let me say this. Let me say this really fast
Valid.
before you raid out for the night. We'll be back on Monday to do the same thing. Cody, did you get my message with the who we're gonna raid?
I will work on that.
I'm gonna get mushy for a second. I was there for Meg's first DM adventure, and a couple. And can I just say, you've improved so much, and you're doing such a good fucking job,
I'm
and I'm
here
so
for it. I
goddamn
love
proud of
this.
you. Like you're doing so good, Megan.
It's so fun.
Like you're doing
Aw.
so good. Because
It's
I
so
remember
good.
with Roanoke, you were like stressed because you were like, I didn't plan on you guys doing that. This time you're like, you fucked up my island. I'm gonna do this shit, and like
Yep.
you rolled with the punches. You're telling such a good story, and I'm just so goddamn happy to be a part of it. Thank you. Like I'm just
I
proud of you.
had 3 encounters planned,
I'm so proud of you.
and one of them was like, we'll see if we do it, and a lot of it was whatever the fuck you guys want to do. And
And it's so
I know,
good.
like with a one shot, it gets hard because there is a lot of railroading, and that's sort of my DM style.
That's
Anyway,
No, you
Right.
didn't. No, it hasn't felt railroady. It's felt focused enough to be a 1 or 2 shot. It has not felt bad at all. Like honestly.
the music festival was a throw-in.
A
So
side talk. Yeah.
Made me smile.
when you
Across
find
the board.
when you find a music festival
First
with
side
Michael
adventure.
Bolton, you
Oh my
you
god,
have
seriously.
to. Absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It was
No.
in 2008. That was the lineup, and I was like, I am
I'm
Wow.
just obviously.
okay. This is
Obviously.
apparently 2008 June. We're
It is stuck in time. Like
There's no
That
way.
Bring the
lineup
band back together.
Makes
They
just
never
a
left.
little
In
more
the lineup.
sense
Him
in
and Ja Rule.
2008.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ja Rule.
A little.
Yeah.
yep,
I guess.
a little bit.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I
thank you.
got.
I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I freaked you out entirely. And we'll
Yep.
be back next Monday. See if I can manage to kill these guys.
Oh, thanks.
It'll
Thanks
be
for
a good
that.
time.
It's very
Uh,
sweet.
We are prepping you guys on a raid. Thank you so much. It was a joy, Meg. I'm excited to come back
Ton
and
of
play
fun.
some more
Ton of fun.
Yeah.
next week. Thank you for letting me
Yeah.
do my my Key
Nonsense.
West guitar player thing.
No.
We'll see you guys next time. Meg, do you have a sign off or you want me to?
Oh,